lady and the frogs. So it is May the 4th. Naturally, Stephen is ready for May the 4th. No, it's Star Wars Day. Yeah, and you've got to go and vote. I've already voted. It's okay. Right, so Thursday, May the 4th, 2023. So I thought, I nearly didn't film today, and then I just thought, you know, it's probably best to do an update because it takes me so long to get my Lego videos up, and frankly, that's all I've been doing. So I'll put him here. Oh, this is the whole collection. For once, you're actually seeing all 6 of them. So I've actually made some sales. I mean, I went out yesterday and I did have some sales, and then my fees were taken yesterday. And I've actually covered my fees, which is like, blown my mind. One thing happened yesterday is that my eBay app actually updated. And then my sales have improved since my eBay app has updated. I have what I realised since it started going wrong, a very old phone. So it is actually like 7 years old. It's really ridiculous, isn't it, for a phone? So everybody else has probably had this update ages ago, but now my sort of like landing bit is at the bottom. So my sort of, the navigation is at the bottom where it wasn't before. So yeah, I've made some decent sales. Obviously, you know, about £100 worth, because it's obviously covered my £85 shop fees. And I've just ordered my poly mailers. I've tidied up and worked out what I need, what poly mailers I need. So I know that I need these. I have ordered the eBay ones because obviously my packaging voucher will cover them. I don't like them. They smell and they're not as strong. I mean, these are the ones which I like to use because they're decent. So it's not the best, but beggars can't be choosers because I'm not doing that well with eBay reselling. It's just been a bit naff since I went back to work, but I know that other people have complained, so I know that it was probably, me going back to work was probably the absolutely cracking idea. However, I'm absolutely shattered today. I've actually let myself sleep in. I've actually been able to sleep in because it's been quite noisy around here because we're having hyper optic internet fitted into our building, which seems to have taken it seems to be taking months. They've been doing it for like 2 to 3 months now. The people who've turned up this week, and this is the reason why it's like been impossible to have a lie-in, is because there's one guy who's obviously got a bit of a belly on him, and every time he gets in his van, he sounds the horn with his belly. And that starts like about 7 a.m. when they sort of like turn up, and I've wanted a bit of a lie-in because I'm like tired. So we've just had a bank holiday weekend, which I've had to work. You know, and I mean, I know this because it's retail, and I know that I shouldn't be like surprised, and we've had like staff leave as well, so I had yesterday off and I've cleaned, so I feel a bit more zen because I've cleaned the apartment, and sort of like I have sort of tidied away my Lego, or those are inventoried ready for me to build. So yeah, I've worked the last bank holiday, which I wasn't really very impressed with. Now I'm working this bank holiday. I am going to completely miss the coronation because of the way my shift is falling. And I really wanted to watch it, so I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. My husband said that he's going to record it and not watch it, and then we'll watch it when I get back. But it's just, it's so not the point, is it? It's nice to watch things as they happen, but anyway, what can you do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it's really irked me. But anyway, yeah, I am just tired, and I didn't think that doing less hours at work would mean it's so tiring. I think the thing is that if I had a full-time wage and full-time hours, and I just think, well, I'm tired and it doesn't matter because I'm earning enough money, but I know that I have to keep on with the supplementing with the eBay because it's not enough. So anyway, so these are what I've sold like literally in the last 12 hours. And I don't know why it's taken so long for some of these things to sell. So anyway, I have the Lucy and Yak. These were called the Bodhi, which I ended up finding out. They're not actually that expensive on their website anyway. I thought that they were quite steep to buy because people always talk about how expensive they are. Anyway, but Lucy and Yak also have an eBay store. So it's not that great because most of the stuff that you're picking up is the stuff which they're sending to their eBay store. I've got £35 for them anyway. This one is a discontinued pattern, which they haven't got. The new with tags ones that I have, they are in their eBay store. So I've sort of had to kind of like match their price, and they haven't sold yet. So yeah, I've got 35 for them. I got £16 for these yesterday. I was really tempted to keep these for myself, but I was very disciplined and I did list them in light of the fact that sales aren't really there. And let's face it, I would have only dossed about the house in these. It's just that they're elasticated, waist 16, short length. I really should have kept them. Fat face. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't really. If they'd been like the cheetah print or, you know, one of the animal prints or the elephants or something, probably would have, but it is flowers and I'm not really a flowers person. I have sold this. This has taken ages to sell. I'm hoping that some of my 2 blouses start like shifting. I've got a fair few of them. So this one is the pug print and this one is a size 20. That's why I'm surprised that it's taken so long for me to sell it. It's been up for 20 and I've sent an offer out of £17.99 and they took that. And then I've got this, which was a mistake. But you see, when I picked this up, it was only because it was on the floor and I literally did pick it up. But this seems to be like the thing now, is that I pick stuff up which has fallen off the hangers in the shop and then think, oh, I'll have that. Lindy Bop, size 16, cropped, tie front. I've accepted, I sent an offer out cheap. No, yeah, I think I did. I sent an offer of £11.99. They said £9.99. It's got fabric runs in it. Hence why I wasn't that bothered, because that's just, I find that really annoying when you've missed a fabric run. And again, something that was not staying on the hanger in the shop, which I ended up bringing back with me. Oh, this is a monstrosity. This was a monstrosity to photograph. I've sold this for £30 though. I did have it up for 40 because other people had sold it for 40, but obviously that's based on the fact that it was winter, those sold prices. I also, even though I was looking at the John Lewis photos, I just could not work out what the hell's going on with the tie sleeves on it, the wrap sleeves on it. So a Ted Baker draped cardigan, yeah, very stupid, but £30. So yeah, and now I've like kicked up dust. How have I kicked up dust? And it was a thorough clean that I did yesterday, you know, where you like clear the decks a bit, dust. So I mean, the TV looks worse for the fact that I have dusted it. I can see like a rhombus of stuff on it. And sometimes when you dust the television, you just end up seeing like clusters of dust which have just sort of like found their way back. Yeah, so I dusted and then like hoovered and then mopped. And sort of tidied, lots of laundry, changed the bed sheets, all of those things yesterday. So I haven't listed. You see, that's the extraordinary thing. I can honestly say it's been 5 to 6 days since I've last listed properly. I've like listed like 1 or 2 things. I don't think I listed. I think I had a good listing day on Friday. I can't think what day it was that I was off work. Everything's like blurring into one at the moment. Did you hear that? That's that. You see, you probably think I'm joking. That's that guy getting into his van and sanding someone with the belly. I really hoped you picked that up. That's so ridiculous. Right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that and go to the post office. I have a dearth of stock which needs photographing and processing, clothing stock. I have a dearth of Lego as well, obviously, because you can see it there. I was going to start launching into that, and then I've thought no, because part of me wanted to sort of film a haul video, and then I just thought no, let's not film a haul video. Let's do what I've got. I've got about 10 dresses, light trousers and skirts, which they're photograph ready to do. I need to just get them done, and then I probably will, in light of the fact that I am burning candles at both ends and I'm working tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. I probably need to just do something a little bit more relaxing, and putting together Lego is a good thing. And considering the fact that I have the Eldorado Castle here, it wasn't on my list of things to do because I've got a few things which I needed to order parts for. This was one of them. I ordered the parts that I needed on Monday, which was, bank holiday Monday. But they only turned up yesterday. Absolutely fantastic seller. I've actually got their card over here. Not that any of you do, eBay spares, but these people, so they literally shot their stuff over so quickly to me. I was so impressed. So yeah, I like a little plug for them, if you can even read that, because it's focusing on me. But I was so impressed, the fact that it actually appeared yesterday. So literally within one day's post. It sounds like something that used to happen in the 90s, where you used to buy something and it would be posted and arrive the next day. It's a shame that they didn't have all the other parts that I needed, because I've got some really nice space crafts here, and there's a lorry, a Technics lorry, Technics tractor, and I just thought, it'd be worth £10. It's worth £100, but I need 2 Technics cogs, and they didn't have that. And I also need a wing for a sort of truck thing, because annoyingly the things that children do, it's so annoying. So I thought, I've got the spare of it, but I haven't, because it's slightly different, as you can see. It's slightly different template. So I thought, no, I've got a spare for that. No, I haven't. It just annoys me that children do this and they snap things, because that is a rare part, as I'm sure you can tell. Yeah, and that's an M-Tron little spaceship, and I've got a fair few little things there to do. So I think, in light of the fact that I probably, because I'm working and I need to not try and overwhelm myself, I'm going to just put Lego together, because it's work, but it's leisure. So I'm going to list what I've got there, and then I'm going to put Lego sets together and list them. The Eldorado Castle, I'm probably going to try for 150, because generally I tend to sell them abroad and they're happy to pay that. And £150 is good. Yeah, and I've got so many things there that I need to just build and put on my eBay account. So it's not like I'm going to not be listing. But yeah, if I get time, maybe I will start photographing jeans, but it's not essential. Although I need to get the ironing board out to iron my clothes to go to work. So there's that aspect. It's part of me doesn't, but I don't want to get, if I'm getting the ironing board out, I want to get the ironing board out for everything. But I think maybe I get the ironing board out just to do my clothes for work, and maybe I'll do the Levi's jeans, because let's face it, who's really interested in me showing you 5 pairs of Levi jeans on a haul video? Anyway, so I'm going to see what I can get done, and yeah, may the 4th be with you. Stephen, oh, he's a funny one. He has got matching trousers for this, but for some reason he hasn't got them on. Oh, come on, get on with some work, you idiot. She says she did the cleaning yesterday. I did the cleaning. Me. Right, hello. This is like a very late in the day video, but I realised I haven't recorded anything in ages. So, 10th of May. People are accelerating in crazy loud cars, because that's what they do the moment you start doing anything around here. So I've just had to refund this return. I put it back in my original packaging because it's absolutely caked in dog hairs. I'm really pissed off about it. Big, snaky, white dog hairs. And it's a big, heavy winter jacket. So I don't really know what to do with that. So yeah, I'm knackered because I've been working. I've got today off, and I've literally just sat here like staring into space. I haven't achieved anything. And it's just so stupid because I've got Lego to sit and do, and I could just put my Lego together, and that's ideally what I should be doing, but I haven't because I'm useless. And then I'm on for another like 4 days of work, I think. Yes. And then back on it again. Yeah, I'm like, I literally only like have 1 day off, and then I'm back at it again. I still have a pile of stuff here to list. So 2 skirts, 2 pairs of linen trousers. Well, 2 pairs of linen trousers, a wool pair of trousers, and a dress. I can get them done now. I can get them done and then sit and do my Lego. I'm not on until, I'm on an afternoon, evening shift anyway for the rest of the week. And I can actually, technically, show you these things here, which I might do that because I'm just going to put them on my spreadsheet. Yeah, that's it. I'm feeling knackered. Yesterday when I went to work, I realised on the way walking there that I had chronic asthma. Not a clue what's going on there. Is this mic on? Why is my mic not on? Yeah, okay, so mic is on now. Don't buy one of these. No matter how many people, I mean, this is the other thing as well, is that other people say that there's a fine. Mine will not stay where it's supposed to. It falls over all the time. Yeah, this is what people rate who do YouTube. They're obviously affiliated. Yeah, so I walked to work. I was halfway walking to work yesterday, and I realised that my asthma isn't very controlled at the minute. So that's something great. And I'm really dreading this weekend because I realised that I've agreed for overtime. And I'm already knackered from last weekend, bank holiday and the rest of it. Just feeling generally narked, and I realised that it's the time of the month and I really probably shouldn't have agreed to it. And I've run out of liquid collagen, and weirdly enough I was reading something today about liquid collagen, and there's some studies say that it's actually good for asthma because it's supposed to like make your skin more supple, but apparently, you know, it's not just our outer skin, it's what's inside, and it can strengthen your lungs. So that might explain a few things. So I need to get some liquid collagen, which also means I need to make some money because 15 sachets, 30 quid. The last time I got it, they were doing the penny sale, so it was £29.99. and then another one for a penny. So obviously I got 2 lots for 30, and then I had what do you call it, a coupon or an offer thing on, and then I got like another £7 off it, and it was delivered for free. So in my mind I have this offer that I had that was like in January when I got 2 boxes of it for £22 delivered, and now in my head I've got that in my mind, and 3 for 2 just doesn't cut it, because I was like, yeah, but I'm spending £60 on 2 rather than what I paid back then. So I don't know. Anyway, I will show you these bits. This is everything I picked up yesterday, and I have looked some of this up, so I will show you. This is just a basic t-shirt, and as you can see, I am paying £5. I am paying up for things. So this is All Saints. It says Italian yarn, although the label has moved. So All Saints have been doing really well. All the All Saints jumpers that I pick up, they seem to fly out of the door. That seems to be where my sales are. My weekend sales, I mean, I haven't really sold anything for the last 2 days. Today I imagine will be a no sales day. I wanted to go out and buy milk, and I feel like, why should I go out if I don't need to? So yeah, this is, it's sort of got gold thread in it as well. It's nothing special, and I probably will only get like £25 for it. Yeah, just polyester. But yeah, so that's £5 is quite a lot to pay really for something that you're only getting that back on. And then I got this just before I left. I really like the picture on that. I kind of like bought it because I thought, oh, I like that. So people have actually sold this one for, some people have got £30 to £40 for this, brand new. But there is somebody who's like, it's going round and round on auction and it's not going anywhere. So I've paid £3. It's a Uniqlo one. Uniqlo t-shirts used to do really well, but they've sort of like dropped off the face of the earth really. But because that's Mona Lisa, that one still seems to be doing okay. This is Peter Saville, and it is the Louvre. So that should be okay. And then I've got 4 dresses here, one of which is probably, well, it should be a bolo based on the prices they've got on their website, but it's not. So 3 of them are by the same brand. Let's go over here, because all you're getting is background. Right, so this is heavily beaded. Usually I'm very scared to get heavily beaded stuff. I've got some stuff in the other room which has got beading on it, and when I put it on my spreadsheet, I then found, after I'd done it all and I put it away, a load of beads on the floor. So I hope that the same thing doesn't happen with this. I nearly left this because the care label, the brand label looks like that. So Karen Millen, but that brand label looks so much like the Boohoo brand labels. But according to what we have here, I mean, the thing is as well, is it's not that you should like not get it, because, you know, there are celebrities who do wear it. So it says autumn and winter 2013 on the care label, and it usually does say Boohoo on it if it's the newer stuff, and I just want to avoid picking up the Boohoo stuff. So anyway, this is a 10-year-old dress, and it's in very good condition. It's completely see-through really. I mean, it has got a modesty bit there, but it's very see-through. Don't know how much I'll get for that. I just do like them, and obviously £5. When they took me on, they did take some people on who understood brands. So I've got another one there. At first glance it seems like it's just black, but then you realise it's got circles on it. And these are all in a size 10, but you know, I know this is a size 8, so it's even worse. Again, it's got that brand label, which made me think that it was modern, but it isn't. And I have done well on modern ones, so yeah, I've got that one. another small size dress, which I probably should have avoided. And then I've got this one. Again, so this one says size 10. The rose ones are supposedly do very well, and they're a bit ruched, so those ones are okay. So this one does look like old Karen Millen. This one dates to, see, this is more of the older label that I was expecting to see, and this one says spring summer 2010, but it's a very specific type of person who wants neon flame. So I don't know, 30 to 40 on those dresses. And then this is something which I just saw and I just thought, I have to get this because I don't know what it is. So on their website, their dresses start at £150 and they go up to, you know, the 200 mark, if not more. So the brand is Blonde and Wise. And I've paid £4 for this. So this is a parachute dress, hence why it will not look any good until it's on the mannequin. I can't really show you what this looks like, but you get the gist. It's got a tie thing on it. So it's got this thing. I will have to put this on a mannequin. So it's got a tie waist around it and it's got the balloon detail. Well, yeah, but it's like a parachute dress style. So in light of what they sell on their website for, you'd think that they were selling for good money on eBay, but they're not. I think realistically it's going to be around the 50 mark. I mean, a parachute dress by All Saints would, you know, get you the 100 mark. But yeah, that's what the label looks like. I might try and push my luck. I don't know. I think it's because the website, the address there does say .co.uk. So if it was probably more of an American brand, it's got this sort of like curved neckline. And then all of that. And I think it's got the pockets, or it might just be the ruching. No, it isn't. So you can't, it just doesn't look like anything. But I promise you, once I get it on the mannequin and it looks all right, it's going to be a winner. I am going to aim for around 50 to maybe 70. I don't know. It's just, it's hard to tell because people have like sold them for like the lower end of around £10. There's a few people who have got a little bit more around the 50 to 70 region. But then when you look at their listing, they've photographed it about as well as I just waved it around then. And obviously that's not going to help. You know, it needs the mannequin. It needs to be displayed properly. So that's what I'll have to do and hopefully push the price. I have tried to push the price with that pencil dress that I had, that Harkle pencil dress. When I say pencil, I don't mean pencil dress shaped. I mean pencil crayons design, because that seems to be one of the ones which is really popular. So I actually put mine up for 65 because it's in really good condition and I'm the only person, well, at the time of listing it last week, I was the only person selling it. Probably thousands of other people have like turned up now with theirs. I just thought, well, let's just try and push the window, because once somebody's after that, they'll want it. And then there was part of me who was thinking about putting a coupon on. So I don't want to put a coupon on and then lose out on my bigger value items. So yeah, other people had sold it brand new with tags for 40. So putting it on for 65 was probably a bit daring. But you see, I've been daring with other things before and I've done okay. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. So I am going to crack on with listing those bits. I'm just going to put them on my spreadsheet and then just put them away. I do need to do a good photography session at some point, but it's not going to be today because I need to be realistic about the fact that I did have really bad asthma yesterday for no reason. And I don't really know how I am today because I haven't walked anywhere yet. So I'm taking it easy today, even though I need to go out and get milk. but I'm taking it easy because I don't know what's going on, and then I'm back at work again tomorrow, so that's my situation. Yeah, so my sales over the weekend were okay. I sold mainly jeans. I must have sold about 6 or 7 pairs of jeans, and then some Lego sets, and like a few like little sundry things. So that was okay, but then it's plummeted ever since. But then I haven't listed for a week, and it's all my fault, and I'm just not motivated enough. So I'm going to crack on with getting some listings done, and I'm going to put this video on. Otherwise there's no content on my YouTube channel. There are other videos in the pipeline when I feel motivated, but it's not at the moment. So yeah, that's me. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back again soon with more of this. So goodbye and see you soon. Try and make it a week. It might be 2, but I'll try and make it a week. Thank you and goodbye. Just a quick overview of what it actually looks like on the mannequin. A whole lot better. Yeah, so I think you can understand why it's quite a cool dress to have. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get something decent for it. I mean, £50 is okay, isn't it, for a £4 purchase? There are no pockets, it's just the way it was hanging.